Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Mia Deck. I play for the UNO women's basketball team, and I'm proud of Private Series for Equality.
Hi, I'm Coach Davenport, and I am the head women's basketball coach for your New Orleans Privateers.
So, Coach D, tell me about yourself.
Tell me.
Anything. Tell me about your history. Tell me about yourself.
Okay, so I am considered the caboose in my family. I am the baby of four children, to the Carter clan, as they like to call them. I am the wife, my husband, Deion Davenport Sr. I am the mother of Deion Davenport Jr., Zoe Niel Davenport, and most of all, I just consider myself a servant.
Yes, ma'am. So, tell me about your history as a student athlete at UNO and now coach.
Okay, so when I came to the University of New Orleans in 1997, myself and my roommate were the only two African Americans on the team. Now, the previous year, they had more on the team, but actually in 1997-98, my freshman year, we were the only two on the team. Nevertheless, I felt like I was at home. I was highly recruited by many universities, but when I took my visit here, I really felt like I was at home with the coaching staff, with the players who were returning, and even the players who were departing made me feel at home. I do have to say that Dr. Charles Gifford, I met with him when I came on my official visit, and I felt like, oh yeah, this is the place that I want to be. He had a big part in me coming to the University of New Orleans. As a student athlete, played 4 years, really enjoyed my time playing here. Did not graduate in 4 years. You all are so blessed to have summer school and can get ahead. Not that I was dumb, but you know, I drop a few classes, push and delay graduation a little bit. So it took me 5 years to graduate. So while I was still working on my undergraduate's degree, I became a student assistant coach. And then I immediately started working on my master's degree, and I became the graduate assistant coach. In my third year, my coach created the position for me. So I was the women's basketball program first ever third assistant coach. And then there was a coaching change, and I was retained on the staff, and things happened, and I eventually was interim head coach and then head coach. So you know what y'all say. I started from the bottom, now I'm here. Hey.
Well, it's definitely a blessing
Yes.
to be coached by somebody who was an athlete here and now a coach. But talk to me about what does Black representation mean to you? Like when you think of the word Black excellence or Black representation, like what do you think?
You know, it's just important to see someone who looks like you in positions so that you can have this feeling within yourself that if they can do it, so can I. And, you know, we look for representation in everything else. In the House and the Senate, if you're a Democrat, you want to be represented by the Democrat. If you're a Republican, you want to be represented by a Republican. The same goes in athletics and in life. It's just you want to see someone who looks like you so that you can be inspired by them to keep going. You know, for many, many decades, young ladies like yourselves didn't see an African-American princess with Disney, and when Tiana came and they came with the little New Orleans theme, how perfect is that? You know, how many young ladies didn't see themselves as a princess after they seen themselves represented through Disney? So representation is important.
Definitely. So what about Black excellence? What does Black excellence mean to you?
When I think about Black excellence, I don't have to go far. I think Black excellence starts in my home. With my mother and my father, I have great support system with my mother and my father. And my mother attended the University of New Orleans, but she was one who was taken from the SUNO's education department to come over to UNO to integrate the school more. So my mother has always set the precedence for me when it came down to education. And when I chose UNO, she was like, why did you choose UNO? Because of some of the experiences that she went through when she came here. But I knew that UNO was home. And then Black excellence, my father. He is my role model. He is my everything. He was the first African American supervisor over maintenance at Shell Oil Refinery in Narco. So I tell people all the time, I have role models and black excellence right in my home. Many people look outside the home, and we like to think about all the great things that has been discussed all month long. But for me, black excellence starts right in my house.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
That was it.
Hey, that was really